So I got around to Cyberpunk 2077 because I didn't like the ending that we got. I think it wasn't very good. So I went back to a previous save file to go get another ending. And I think the one we got was just miles better. The one we didn't like was King of Swords. I think they did things that were out of character for some of them, like Pan Am. I don't think would cut you off completely. I think she would at least want answers, you know, right? Like in Judy, I think moved on too quickly. In just I don't know, nothing about it was good, and really like the fact that a lot of the problems could have been solved by V just saying, "Hey, I'm going to surgery. If I don't wake up, I like that's why." Right? I'm like V all had to say was, "Listen, I'm going on a surgery. It's highly experimental. Um, and I'm going to the government. So please just hold on." Right? That's all they had to say, and they would understand completely. They would not be upset. Right? And on top of that, all V would have to do is tell Reed is like, "Hey, if I don't wake up, tell these guys what's going on." Like there's no talking. Like a lot of it, all of that, all the problems could have been solved by just like V being honest, right? But anyway, back to the point of this video. Uh, the ending that we got that I liked better was the star ending. I think it was wrapped up. It just all around, I think was better, right? It was just, I think all around better. Everything was wrapped up nicely. Everything makes sense. It like was it kind of bittersweet? Sure, right? And there's really one thing that they kind of included in the ending that I'm not a huge fan of. That's the 6 months to live part. I feel like if you just take if you just take the ending of like the ending after Makoshi, right? After that, right, to the end credits, that whole scene, right? The 6 month part plays almost no purpose. The only time it does is at the very beginning where like I think their nose starts to bleed, right? And them saying like they have like Vic gave V some medicine about it, and that's about it. And I think V makes a mention like they'll figure it out, or they'll figure something out. They'll call in favors or something. Right. After that, that's really about it. And really, you could just like easily explain that as like V is like having like aftermath effects of the relic. Like they're still suffering seizures, or like minor seizures, or like some of Johnny's conscious is still like fucking with their decisions or something. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. Right. So like I don't know. It seems kind of weird to me. Like they added the 6 months part. You know. I don't know. And just how I don't know. It seems like to me like the 6 months part was added after they made the ending. It feels like they wrote the ending, put it all together, and then they were like, you know what? We need something to make this a little bit more bittersweet, a little bit more sad, right? And then they added the 6 month part, you know, because they were really happy, and everything was like, everyone in that ending was super happy, and they weren't concerned at all, and just how everyone was acting did I think was not the attitude some would have if they had 6 months to live. Think about like why would they be really happy? Like they might be happy that they're leaving such a toxic place and they're not attached to it, but I don't think they'll be that happy having only 6 months to live. Think about it. No, think about it. If you were given 6 months to live, would you be happy, go lucky, jump in the air like woohoo? You know? Like I don't know. It seems kind of weird. It seems out of place. You know, like, you know what I mean? Like, I would almost say, like, Alt would have been lying. You know, I would almost chalk it up that Alt was lying so Johnny could take V's body. So Johnny would get the better deal. You know what I mean? I think that makes more sense to me. You know, I mean, there's not much evidence that happened, right? Although the only sort of thing that would make sense if Alt still had some feelings towards Johnny. You know, I don't know. I don't know. That's just my thoughts on it. I could talk on to it. I could talk about this a lot longer, but I want to keep this video a little bit short. But I would like to know what you think about it. So let me in the comments below. So that's it. Hope to see you again. Bye bye.